He's got a bit online. Mike's one of the nicest people I know. It's only class and quality here at Lipstick Lounge. It's not like anyone like Mike to join their table with us, bottle of Montana wine. Any tables up there for the first week? We've got a table up there, we've got a table available.
And so to top their night off, a table of lucky women win the company of this week's Bachelor.
Sister, yep, sure thing.
This one.
This one.
No, they're looking around there. They've taken it to watch them.
Pat's woken up with a sore mouth and a foul mood. So Denise, or Peach as she's known, has left them to it and come out house hunting with Victoria.
If you're asking me to be picky, I'd say it's a bit claustrophobic. But, you know, I'd be quite happy there. Do you know what I mean? I mean, I'd put it this way, I haven't got a family of 5, have I? It's me and Lauren. I'm talking about being claustrophobic, for God's sake. Do you know what I mean, though?
Yes, I do, I do.
You can get carried away with yourself.
Oh, I know.
Now it's up for brunch with Scott at a popular upmarket eatery to check out that tattoo.
Hi, sweetie.
Oh, that's all right.
What?
Oh, I thought they were great big long snakes.
No. Yeah.
I've got that terrible chest pain.
What's wrong?
Oh, it's like, you know, I can't breathe in.
You look like an old granny.
Let's have a railroad track.
Does not. It looks like snakes.
Oh, do you know that?
Railroad track.
You like it?
To me, it doesn't look like snakes. It's not a snake.
But I didn't want them. I just called them snakes. I didn't want the fucking 3 snakes with their tongues sticking out up there.
Oh, but it's not like a snake.
No, why don't you get one too?
No, it looks okay.
Why don't you get a crab?
Scott reveals he's been seeing someone new, but no, she's not the one.
Yeah, I know, but you know what I'm like? I go, soon, well, she wants marriage and everything, and I just want to cruise.
Well, that's what I thought you were looking for.
Exactly.
Well, what are you looking for?
I don't know.
It was about time you did. Scott, did you go and see Michael the other night? Flexing his muscles?
Was he flexing his muscles on some show with Lana?
Yeah.
What was it?
He was the hunk of the week.
The what?
Hunk of the week.
Hunk of the week? No way.
You should be next week.
You're going to be next week.
The tattooist.
Yeah.
Hey,
They want you next week.
no, I'm fuck. I'm not
There was
going
some
on the
good
show.
looks there, apparently.
Yeah, there were, because all the girls get totaled on cask wine.
Michael.
And they're anyone's.
Michael would have loved being on that. The hunk of the week.
Yeah.
Well, he is a
Well,
hunk.
there were a few lovely
The
contenders
bodybuilder.
there.
Oh?
There were a few lovely contenders there, as you can imagine.
So when you're the hunk of the week, what happens?
You stand up.
Oh, you don't. Oh.
I don't know. I bought this with Patrick. It's so him. I mean, it looks like him. It looks just sort of mean and nasty and nothing.
Peach is still hanging out with Victoria. She's avoiding Pat after an argument over the phone about his behaviour.
What does it say?
Slap me, harder, baby. It's just all...
Peach is fed up with the way Pat's been treating other people.
He walks into work and goes, yeah, fuck off, and this, that, and the next thing. I mean, that's disgusting.
Well, fuck, told you fucking twice yesterday.
Hopefully that's the end of this test. I don't think there's not any more to go. I don't think I could take another week of that.
Matthew, come on, fucking listen to what we're fucking saying.
I'm standing up for my guns. It's not about me, it's about the way he treats other people. So he rang me up before and said, right, there's a war on, is there? So there's a bit of a war on at the moment. However, we'll see who comes out on top.
Oh, good on ya. Good on you. Go and find some sleaze down in the White House, you fat prick.
Victoria, in leaping to Mother's defence, has only aggravated Pat more.
Well, I'm not having him talk to me like that.
But all you do is cause trouble.
Well, he made me wild.
Ultimately, Denise decides to stay the night at Victoria's and let Pat cool down.
So that's that, the happy family. Oh.
After the break, Pat takes time to reflect.
Happy birthday, darling.
And the family have a birthday to celebrate. But will they all be speaking to each other?
Victoria got a smack in the bloody ear.
Raised a Catholic, Pat is, perhaps surprisingly, a regular churchgoer.
I find that sometimes if you're a bit stressed out, it does help to overcome some of these things sometimes and helps you relax a bit too.
And he has an interesting take on the commandment, turn the other cheek.
I think that God does understand. You've got to stick up for yourself, and if things not going too well, someone annoys you, give them a biff. All right, thank you very much.
Very good.
Thank you. Bye. Bye.
At Victoria's, Matthew's girlfriend Sarah is hearing all about the family fallout.
Oh, he just...
People get a bit excited when it's not them fighting with Pat.
Yeah, they do.
What's going on so much? It's like, oh, it's not me, it's someone else.
Well, it might be me for a while.
Maybe we'll ring him and go for coffee.
Pat is indulging in a favourite pastime, with only the ever-faithful Crunchy for company.
Making tomato relish, the recipe goes back about 50 years. I'm thinking of going to South Australia in the markets. I told Pete that. And sell my little preserves in the weekends, Sundays now. Join all the Asians now over there. Bit of relaxation too. Takes your mind off other things. I was a bad boy. Flowers compensated for my badness one day. No, I've been a bit uptight. Few things, few medical things. And I went up a trolley one day about the family. The only time we have arguments is always just about the family. There's nothing else, so I threw a few flowers on the doorstep, and that seemed to quieten the situation down a bit.
That was for Peach, though. What about Victoria?
Victoria got a smack in the bloody ear for bloody misbehaving. She didn't speak very nice to me on the phone, so I barred her from going away on holiday with us. She's not coming this year to Fiji. And barred.
We don't really fight that much, but I was just sticking up for something for Mother, so it wasn't actually physically about, you know, myself or about Patrick. It's just been rude. I mean, I know you wouldn't have seen him be rude before. It's very unusual. But yeah, it's just part and parcel of Pat. He's pleasant, he's nice, and he's an absolute asshole. Come here.
And today, Victoria's more sensitive than usual. An ex-boyfriend has been spreading some malicious rumours about her.
Was somebody I went out with 2 years ago. He said that I stole money off him. He said I did all sorts of things. When I was living in Sydney, I was a drug addict. I was the really awful things that and it's really haunted me a lot for the last 2 years of my life. But it's still really bad. Apparently, I've just found out. Just to what people think of me, it's, you know, usually I don't mind, but it's obviously affecting my life and who I meet, and still is. I'm being a bit teary now. So can we turn off? That's poison. I don't want that on. Good evening. Good evening.
There's nothing the family like more than a party. Sarah's 30th birthday at a trendy Parnell bar is an opportunity to get them all together again and mend some bridges. Boyfriend Matthew, an ex-DJ, is overseeing the sound system.
Hello, loves. I'm just on floors, loving the candles. I think I've done quite a good job, though. We'll wait and see. But it's for no one very important, so it doesn't really matter. I'm just joking. I love you dearly. I do.
Victoria seems to have recovered her good spirits. And Scott's done a great job with the finger food. Pat arrives with Mike. Have his flowers done the trick with Peach?
I'm so glad you both
Patrick,
What?
you know it's Sarah's 30th.
I don't know people's birthdays at all.
I know you don't, darling. I know you
She might
don't.
look as though she's 40.
No, Sarah's divine. I remember my 30th birthday. I was on my own, 4 children. Victoria was the baby. She was in the high chair.
We're talking about childproof. I can't even do the damn.
I can't remember my 30th. I was working. My best one I had was probably my 50th and my 60th. That's all I remember.
Oh, she's gone.
Darling, I didn't even know you then. I knew of you, and I knew you were having a rent-a-crowd.
Don't make me feel. I'll be with you in an hour.
Her family gave her a trip to Fiji for her 50th birthday. And when she turned up on Fiji, that's when I met her.
I know.
Thank you.
Next week, Victoria, Peach and Pat take Sydney by storm.
Yeah, turn off your meter, turn off your bloody meter.
Scott makes a commitment to a new girl.
And that'll bond you and me together.
And gets Mike to add some extras to his new apartment.
Hey, big spender. Spend a bit of time with me.
Happy 30, I love it.
We're home now. We'll go home. We'll go home and have sex.
Last week on The Family, Scott got the tattoo he's always wanted.
Oh, it's not like a snake.
Mike, Pat's son from his first marriage, arrived in Auckland to wow the women.
I've had a little bit of success with women, but I'm pretty modest about the whole thing.
Go and find some sleaze down in the White House, you fat prick.
Patrick's major dental surgery caused pain for the whole family.
Right, there's a war on us there.
I don't think I could take another week of that.
I was a bad boy.
And Sarah's 30th birthday party brought everyone together again. But were all the bridges mended? Pat, Peach and Victoria have arrived in Sydney for a long weekend of shopping and socialising. Pat made the booking at the glamorous Sir Stamford Hotel, an exclusive double bay. But someone's cocked up somewhere.
Do you have a confirmation number at all? I don't seem to have a booking under that name. Could be the Stamford Plaza in Double Bay?
No, what's on the Bridge Court?
Bridge Court?
What did I say when...
So we took the reservation for you, but it actually says you're arriving on tonight.
No.
We're actually fully booked tonight, that's the only reason. The manager is on his way.
But what can he do if there's no
The
rooms?
Stamford Plaza possibly have rooms tonight.
Where are you going now?
I'm just speaking to the manager, won't be a moment, sir. Yes, sir.
Incompetence. You know, don't you find it incompetent? You know?
I know why, because you booked it. If I'd done it...
Like a Bridge Court finish that booking.
Oh, but you will do it. So if you want anything done properly,
Yeah, you
do it yourself.
Exactly.
Fortunately, sister hotel the Stamford Plaza has rooms available. Many a star has stayed here, including In-Excess singer Michael Hutchence, the night he died.
Okay, I'll come down. We'll be down the bar by the piano.
Victoria spent most of her 20s in Sydney, and many of her closest friends are still here. Tonight, she's quick to catch up with one in particular. She started out as a neighbour, but Olivia is now best friend.
Always have time for Victoria.
I know, you always have. You always have.
The pair have shared many highs and lows together, so talk invariably turns to the sensitive subject of Victoria's various exes.
You know what? I must say to you, I literally have bumped into him maybe once since Victoria's left.
He is a friend of Scott's for a long time, and he was... You're not filming?
Oh, yeah, of course, just think, I've said, you know,
me a
what do you think
stupid
is
old
I said, well, imagine a fruit
I'll
cake.
give you one to go and put your teeth in, you old man.
You know what it is? That's why I say to Victoria, you have to meet your best friend. Ben and I were best friends, or we are best friends.
Like Patrick and I are.
Yeah. You have no secrets from them. Nothing.
Peach and Pat are leaving Olivia and Victoria to catch up. The girls might even drink to forget. This is the weekend Victoria was due to get married.
So much love. So much lovely to see you.
Fortunately, last week's unpleasantness between Pat and Victoria seems to have been forgiven and forgotten.
Well, I'm not having him talk to me like that.
Victoria got a smack in the bloody ear for bloody misbehaving.
Off we go.
In Auckland, Scott's life has taken an unexpected turn.
God, there's bloody kids everywhere.
And he almost seems to have become a family man. An old friend, Donna, is back in his life. She's a single mum, and Scott's known her 8-year-old daughter, Georgia, since she was 2. Together, they've decided that Scott should have an official role in Georgia's life.
I just said to Donna, look, wouldn't it be great if I could become her godfather if Georgia wanted me to? And Donna said, God, that'd be fantastic. So we asked Georgia. She was all wrapped for it and everything, and we explained what it meant. We'll bring her back tomorrow.
He's always absolutely spoiled her, a bit over the top. PlayStations, Barbie, ghetto blasters and all sorts of things.
OK, we've got to cross the road here, so we'll watch.
But it wasn't about what he gave her, it's just the way he is with her.
I love the little girl. She's just, you know, she's got the most nicest nature. She doesn't ask for too much or anything, and she's special. You got your safety belts on?
Scott's keen to check progress on his new apartment, so he's taking the newfound family and a small friend for a visit.
You'll finally get to see my new apartment. OK, let's go, and then we'll go and have a swim, eh? And we'll get an ice cream. Sound good? Yeah. Yep. Better than school, eh? Yeah. Let's go.
In Sydney, a late night with Olivia doesn't stop Victoria from hitting the shops with Peach. In this designer store for kids, a pair of pint-sized boots can cost up to $300.
Yeah, we've got that and the fur ones and these chaps. What are we doing? She's got so many clothes. Thank you for your help.
No problem. What name should I put down now?
What man?
What name should I
Oh, Victoria, thanks. Thanks, love.
See up here? That's all going to be full of water. What actually it is.
Delays with his apartment have been frustrating Scott, so he's hired the skills of stepbrother Mike to custom build a cabinet for his precious $25,000 plasma TV.
Oh, mate, how's it going? It's looking good, isn't it? Oh, by the way, this is my little new goddaughter. This is Georgia. This is Michael, who's my stepbrother. And this is her little friend from school. You know Donna, eh? Yep. Yep.
Good.
What do you think of this, Donna? Have you got the plasma up here?
Just in case it gets broken.
Mike's taking no chances and keeping the plasma screen safe until installation.
I mean, look what happened to Pat. He lost.
Burglars broke into the display site at Pat's $1 million apartment project in Auckland's Grey Lynn.
And you went and offered to stay up there for him and look after them. Yep. And what do you say? Nah, get fucked. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. So what happens? He loses all $80,000 worth of plasma TVs up at the show home. Unbelievable. Live and learn, eh?
Try hardest.
Yeah. How do you try with them, Michael?
So it's done.
Will it come out further a bit? Oh, no, that looks good. Oh, you just push that back up again. I read the manual last night for the plasma. The power cord to the plasma has got the German round points on it. So that's got to be taken off.
After the break, Pat juggles his social schedule.
We're all natural.
Honestly, they certainly are.
To the family, the bastards.
So what's the plan for this afternoon? Did you have a headache the other morning? Wasn't too bad.
No, I was absolutely fine. I was up at 6.
Yes?
With Loz.
Your skin's looking very clear at the moment. It must be all the water
Are you
you're
joking?
drinking. No,
Are you joking?
Things have changed since Victoria left Sydney. Olivia's now happily married with a young baby. But Victoria's recent engagement to Mystery Man crashed and burned, and she's still on her own.
When it comes to men with Victoria now, where do I start?
Hey, you had a few dugers before you met. We just sucked Lotto. So.
We've gone from one disaster to the next, and I hope none of the men watch this interview.